What's going on, fans of the PWC? It is your boy Frank and the Furious, joined by coach of the FC Victini Pilsen, Guil here, and we are here to narrate the finals match for season 5. What's up, Guil?
Hello.
Alrighty, so of course, one side we got Trannel, coach of the two bringing Trevenants, the regular season winner. On the other side, we got Prof, coach of the Begon Thought Caracasa. We're going to have an excellent match ahead of us. These coaches both played excellent this season, and both have earned their right to make it to the championship.
So their regular season game ended 5-0 for Trannel, but they've had some changes to their teams. You might notice that Guil score Trannel had, he did not have that versus Prof. He traded it with Keto for with Landorus Incarnate, which actually put in some work last time with Subcall 9. And Prof, he didn't bring it, but he traded Fortress for Spectrier. So that's why the P2 was brought by Trannel. Toxicity is interesting.
Yeah, no Mega Mawile. That's definitely going to be interesting for Trannel
He
here.
didn't bring Mega Mawile last time either. He
Oh, he
brought
didn't?
a Buswall, Rocky Helmet Yuxi for Mega Medicham, Bandit Dragapult, Standard Superior with Taunt to shut down, I think Subcall Mind Raiko, Substitute Milotic, and Subcall Mind Landers Incarnate.
Let's see if he gets as crazy as Prof leads with a Raikou and Toxtricity on Trannel's side. Does Toxtricity get Volt Switch? This could be a very good slow Volt Switch, but it does make a lot of sense for Zygarde to come in here for Prof. But interesting lead on Trannel's part. I like the lead for Prof. Yeah, Prof gets a click really any move here because Raikou getting Scald, he can still do big damage on Blitzcore, so that's really nice. Yeah, I'm wondering what Trannel is going to do here with this Toxtricity. I haven't seen too much of it in competitive play, so I'm very interested. I've seen a little bit, but not too much. I do want to see what he brings here. Some maybe like a shift gear set, something like that, or
Shift
maybe
Gear and Throat Spray are the sets I think of when I think Toxicity. Those are the only sets I've really seen. Maybe
yeah,
Scarf or Specs too.
yeah. Specs could be interesting. Like a Specs Boom Burst to just really clock
Yeah, Specs Boom
Zygarde,
Bursts are always strong. Oh,
and
there's a Boom
we do.
Burst. That
That's
does
a
a lot.
Scarf Boom
There's a
Burst right
Scald.
there.
Yep.
So Trannel shows the scarf. Interesting, interesting. So he could Prof could get a little interesting here and go into a Bisharp for the resist, depending how much it takes from here. And Bisharp's not an easy
Probably
switch in for Trannel
Florges,
right now.
actually.
Say that again.
Probably for Florges, actually.
Florges does make sense, but Prof could really get right now is a super free knockoff because nothing's going to want to take it on Trannel's team, especially he's like Flame or Milotic, and he's obviously going to be Toxic Orb on Gliscor. So knockoff is really not friendly to Trannel's team, so maybe going into Bisharp if he has knockoff here and getting off a real big one. But that depends how much he takes from the Boom Burst. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Boom Burst, modest Boom Burst from Toxicity does 49 to 57.5 to
Yeah,
uninvested Bisharp. I would not put Bisharp here.
yeah, yeah. If he wasn't like an Assault Vest, yeah, then maybe not. So Florida's is
Yeah, if
probably
he's bulky, I would click it, but I don't know if it's bulky issue. This is the first time Chanel catches Prof off guard with the choice item, because last time he led Bandit Dragapult and killed the Tornadus turn 1.
Oh yeah, that is big. Yeah, Tornadus is not here as well. Who's the new member coming for him? Do you remember? And we do see the Flame Orb on Milotic.
It's Zygarde 50 over Tornadus. Everything else is the same, I believe. Yep.
Oh, that is a little worrying, I would say, if you're Prof here, because right now, yeah, his only real way of breaking this now would be Raikou, unless he's a good setup set with something. Flame or
Yeah,
Milotic
that
is
was a
such a
really good
headache.
double from Trannel.
It was excellent. He knew he won Volt Switch there. Excellent play. Now, behind a little glimpse behind the scene, this match was delayed like by 10 minutes because I may have went out and get lunch. So I am going to be eating some of the Lord's chicken during this recording. Hopefully it has blessed us with an excellent match today.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you do here as Prof? Like, what button do you click?
I don't know. My Lodic's a problem for him, especially with Raikou now being low.
Like, he could go Florges, but what was the melodic set last time again? Let's see. It was sub something, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's definitely
Sub
not a sub
Toxic,
one this time.
Scald. It's entirely possible it could still be. Yeah, he goes
I wouldn't see it
Florges,
with the Flame
this time
Orb.
a Scald. Fair enough, yeah. Does he have the Toxic here again? No, he just goes Gliscor on an Energy Ball.
Okay.
Interesting.
He may not be toxic on Milotic, because that would have been a really good toxic there, especially if Prof's not Heal Bell.
Does Energy Ball even hit
Aromatherapy.
anything other than Milotic? Kinda feels like a
No, it
pointless move slot.
doesn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like a utility move over that and just have Mono Moonblast be better.
Yeah, right now Prof seems to kind of just be ramming his head
Oh,
into the wall here.
Metronome. That floor just was Metronome. That's interesting.
Wait, what?
Uh, Gliscor not having
Oh,
a
okay.
Metronome on it.
I thought you meant the move metronome. I'm like, am I behind? Oh yeah, knocked off. Okay,
That's
that.
not the move.
Okay, yeah, I thought I clicked metronome and my internet was just killing itself right now. I'm like, okay. It's funny because that went right over my head that someone would bring metronome to a championship battle and not like I was too worried about the recording. I'm like, oh no, is it lagging? But yeah, energy ball. That's or not energy ball, metronome. That's really interesting here. I assume maybe he's going to be like a 3 attacks synthesis set, maybe 2 attacks synthesis.
Calm Mind Synthesis, yeah.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, metronome. That's like you said, energy ball here. If it gets going, but toxicity is somewhat of an easy switch into this thing. I believe it does get psychic though. So,
Yeah,
but
but I mean, I think Gliscor just kills it. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
yeah, this is going to be a little tough. Definitely a tough loss to bite at with Dragapult still hanging around. I know it gets Steel Wing, but I think Florida's going to take at least one and dish back a Moonblast. So this is going to be a big loss for Prop here right now. He has to hope he can get
Yeah,
this
for
thing back to
sure.
healthy against like Milotic or P2 and not get toxic in the process. He does switch out, goes to Arcanine, and reveals he's more of a defensive set, and he is leftovers over the heavy duty boots. So if Trannel is rocks here, this could be big.
I've seen way too many bulky fire types without heavy duty boots in this league. I swear to God. I thought Prof was a good player.
Oh yeah, the boots are just so good.
Oh,
Taunt,
there's the taunt. And you
taunt
can't
on the
teleport
teleport.
after the taunt. That's clean.
Excellent play by Trannel there, playing Gliscor to a T. It's been a real good addition to his team. This team has been threatening all season, and Gliscor just made it even more. Because that's the one thing Lando couldn't provide. As we're going to see the knock into Medi here. Prof gets a little aggressive. So let's see. Are we going to see the Yuxi switch in
Ice
here, I
Punch
assume? Or,
is definitely coming.
yeah, this is either the. Yeah, I wouldn't even fake out here because if he just stays in Toxic, he'll probably recovers right back up. So yeah, it's an ice punch coming your way.
Yep, goes
He,
Yuxi.
hey, it's me,
Yep, it's you. Alright, there's the clean Rocky
guys.
helmet chip.
Guys, I took it like a champ. Look at my helmet. I'm looking good, looking snazzy.
Yeah.
As Rocky Helmet Yuxi, I like that. That's definitely a good way to deal with Mega Medi because it is such an annoyance. I just lost to it the other week actually. This thing is just so deadly, and the one thing you really got to take advantage with it is its lack of darkening ghost type moves. So bulky sidekicks with Rocky Helmet here. Excellent play by Trannel. Good prep by him.
Does Yuxi learn a fighting move to catch the Bisharp?
I think it learns Power Up Punch. Maybe. Uh, As he's going to get up his
It
Stealth
learns
Rocks
Drain
here.
Punch as well.
Drain Punch? Okay.
Oh, there's the clean rocks.
That's good.
U-turns out, makes sense. Don't want
Good
to get
setup by
chipped.
Trannel there with the rocks. Rocks on Yuki over
Yep, there
Gliscor.
is
Interesting.
synthesis. Alright.
He does get Florges back up a little bit, but now he's got to take rocks damage next time he comes into Dragapult. And depending on his set, that could be a kill from a Steel Wing.
Yeah, because, like, what is this for? Just max HP, max special attack?
I haven't run the calcs myself, but I would assume as he is going to get the
Because if
rocks off the
so,
field,
then
but back to kind
there's
of
the
square
debuff.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, Adamant Dragapult Steel Wing the 60 to 71 to max HP Florges, so can't really take it.
Let's see what Prof's going to do here, because Trannel might just click. Oh, he does click the Earthquake. Trannel clicks Taunt there. That could have been even bigger. Then he gets
Yeah,
another free
true.
Earthquake off,
Gets
and
a knockoff.
Prof doesn't
That's
have.
Fire
Fire
Spin.
Spin! Okay.
That's interesting.
The Fire Spins keeps
No, oh
Gliscor in.
no, it does not. If I think if you switch, the trapping
Yeah.
goes away. Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't
I've
work
done
like
it too
that.
much with like Infestation, where I'm like, I'm gonna trap something. So let's
And
hope
then you
Prof didn't make
switch, and
that
they're no
mistake
longer
there.
trapped. Yeah,
So Prof, I think you doubled a Bisharp here. I don't think you can stay in and take another Rocky Helmet chip from Yuxi, and
oh yeah,
you're
I
lagging
would,
behind Trannel right now. So you really gotta.
yeah.
He stays in.
Oh, that's not the double into Bisharp.
And now
It's not
Trannel can
what
get
you
his
like to
rocks right
see.
back up. And we're back to
Yeah, you
square
just
one.
get rocks. If Bisharp comes in, you just go Gliscor. There's nothing Prof can do.
Yeah, all season, Trannel's defense has just
I
been.
jump kick.
And
Oh, gets the
a critical
crit.
hit. Oh, that is big for Mega Medicham now. Oh, that's big, because now he doesn't have to worry about that Rocky Helmet chip. And Milotic's going to have to take Flame Orb damage coming in, so it's still going to rack up, especially if Trannel doesn't keep his healthy. But Trannel has been responsible with his walls all season. So,
Oh yeah, that
right.
crit definitely mattered.
Oh, it was big, but Trannel can definitely recover here. He's played very safe with his walls. And like I said, Milotic Flame Orb, it's just such a nuisance. And Rob has to hit his high jump kicks. The Pokemon gods just looked favorably on him right now. They may look against him later in the same match. Out comes Scarf Toxtricity. Alright.
Wouldn't Dragapult U-turn just kill the Medicham here? Because like Bullet Punch isn't gonna one-shot.
It could, but Trannel this season, he hasn't run U-turn all the time on his Dragapult, so he may not have it here. And Toxtricity is
He had it
a Boom
last time
Burst here.
versus Prof. But yeah, Boom Burst is gonna hurt.
Yeah, Boom Burst hurts anything here. Bisharp's actually no, Bisharp's still at full health, I believe. So, but
Bisharp can
he gets
take
to see
one and
what it
Sucker
is.
Punch.
Yeah, but he gets to at least see what kind of Bisharp this is with the way he switched in before, whether it's a bulky one or Prop just tried to make a read there.
Would it be crazy to just Volt Switch here, not expecting the Zygarde to come in and take a Boom Burst?
That would be an interesting play. I Depending on his Milotic set, I may just try it here because if he has an Ice type move on Milotic, then Zygarde's not really a threat at all.
Yeah.
You just need to keep it healthy. So
Or Porygon 2 could wall it.
also that it probably is going to carry Ice Beam too. It's famous for running that. So
Yeah, like Ice Beam,
Zygarde's
Shadow
matchup
Ball,
isn't
it
great
takes
here.
care of Spectrier as well.
So he may as well just click Volt Switch here, and if he goes up to Zygarde, then he's got other options to deal with it. Yeah, this just kind of shows how insane Trannel's defensive core has been all season. We see a big crit on Yuxi, which in any other match, it's going to tip the side in the favor of the person who got the hacks. But we're still here because we're like, well, he's got Milotic, he's got P2, he's got Gliscor. His defensive walls have just been insane this season. I've been carrying him far. It's incredibly tough to
Yeah,
break. No coach has
and then
cracked the code
Dragapult.
so far.
Yeah, Dragapult could just run wild as well,
Oh,
provided it
yeah.
doesn't get sucker punched. But otherwise, it's fine. Because like if you look at Prof's priority, E-Speed Arcanine, E-Speed Raikou, E-Speed Zygarde, Bullet Punch, Fake Out Mega Medicham, it's not gonna die.
And we see the Florges sack.
Right? Sax Florges? Makes sense. It was never gonna get healthy enough to like deal with
Yeah,
Dragapult
especially
anyways.
especially with that crit on Yuxi. Milotic is probably going to carry Toxic, I would think. So, yeah, it sucks, but he should never really let Floor just get low as it is with Dragapult still running around. Because right now, I don't see how he takes a hit from that thing, especially if it's Specs one.
Yeah. Expect Shadow Ball's just gonna delete his entire team. Not really anything to do about it.
Prof's taking a little bit. Maybe he thought Trannel may have doubled here because typically when I sack something, I just go straight into. I already make my decision what I'm doing there, so maybe that wasn't planned by Prof, but probably it was, and he's just taking more time to think his decision over. Yeah, right now we do have an interesting clash of the unstoppable force versus the
Mega
immovable object.
Medicham. Okay. So
So
this is definitely fake out. He lives, but he still dies to Bullet Punch, right? Or does he not have it?
he would have it if he went out to Metacham here. I would assume he's running
Yeah,
those
fair
calcs.
enough.
He
Or
wouldn't
he
just.
thought fake out would kill.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, I mean, if Trannel wants to just sack Toxtricity here, I guess it kind of makes sense. Get a clean switch and a Dragapult and just click buttons.
Yeah, because right now Mega Metacham's a little too much of a threat. As much as it would suck to lose Toxicity here, since nothing really wants to take
Yeah,
repeated
it
boom
still does
bursts.
really good here though. But yeah, Bisharp Sucker Punch, Zygarde E-Speed, it puts in work, but it doesn't put it that much work. It's probably the most sackable thing you have for sure.
Yeah, and your hands forced here right now, so you got to make a sacrifice. It's all part of the game.
Goes Milotic on the Bullet Punch.
We do see
Okay.
the BP, so we do see that. I want to see what Prof's answer to this Milotic's going to be, because now with Florges gone, he's got to either make a risky. He's going to have to make a risky play here, switching into it, if he even does. As Raikou, after getting hit with a boom burst from Toxtricity, it's low, and you don't want to take a burn from anything else, and Arcanine's weak to it.
Yeah, the only thing he can really do is just pray high jump kick crits again.
Yeah, maybe just high jump kick and hope Trannel doesn't click recover here to play it safe.
Even then, if he does crit high jump kick, it's still a 50% chance to OHKO after with the crit from this range.
God.
And Scald will kill it, so I would just Scald here 100.
Yeah, Scald does make sense for Trannel, but losing Yuxi also hurts too. And he has played safe with his walls off all season, so it could be interesting what he does here. But yeah, Prof may just, like you said, he may just have to hope for the crit high jump kick here.
Goes Bisharp.
And we see a potentially big double.
Okay. Okay, what does he like? Does Prof just double back into like something I scored this?
I'm interested if
Because the
Trannel's going to be a substitute Dragapult here. Because Dragapult's actually deceptively good as a good utility mon. Like,
yeah,
substitute
sub
Will-O-Wisp,
Dragapult's
and
really
the
good.
Sucker Punch is obviously coming here unless Prof went balls to the wall and went Scarf. But
Does Scarf Bisharp even outspeed Dragapult? I mean, if he's like adamant or modest, then sure.
knowing Trannel, he may have calced for it. I don't know. That's an excellent question. And, ooh, we do see the knockoff. Okay.
That does a lot to Gliscor.
Is that banded?
It, either it's like Bandit or something, or this Gliscor Spadef. No way it does 44 to a Gliscor. That thing is not that easy to do a lot. But now he doesn't have Toxic Orb, so he's not gonna take that much damage.
Yeah. It's going to be the same with Milotic too with the Flame Orb. That's one thing I've liked with Trannel's team is that once he gets going, his team really just finds an effective way of not dealing with knockoff. Because that's just
Yeah.
one of those moves, especially for me, where I look at my teams, I'm like, I'm like knockoff just completely kicks my throat in this week. And that's one thing, like I said, I've really liked Trannel's team all season. When I'm looking back, I should have picked this as my favorite team overall in the
Yeah,
post
this
draft power ranking. This team has been
team
so
is
good.
crazy.
And Prof, funny enough, we got two ends of the spectrum. I ranked Prof super low, and I definitely did not also give him enough credit. He's played excellent with some of his wall breakers, and he's made Pokemon like Jellicent look way above its draft class this season. I like Jellicent myself, but Prof has
Goes
just played
Zygarde
phenomenal with
here,
it.
okay. Honestly, I kind of expected like right now, Raikou wouldn't have made sense. It would have just died to Earthquake, but
Yeah, Zygarde
with
may
the
have been the only
HP
play.
Gliscor is at, it lives a Scald from Raikou, so he could just stay in and EQ it. But is it worth it though? Cause like he's gonna get revenge killed by something. Might not be worth.
Yeah, Zygarde probably makes the most amount of sense here. But I'm really interested what this thing does because, like I said, I'm not a fan of its matchup. So let's see if Prof has something interesting to really pull one out of his sleeve.
Yeah, like what is this gonna be? Cause like substitute wouldn't make sense cause Dragapult is just gonna infiltrate her through it. Goes P2, yep, makes sense. Ice Beam incoming.
As we see the DD.
I mean, if Lickitung can 1v1 Zygarde, I'm pretty sure Porygon 2 can 1v1 it better.
Well, the Licky Tongue family is deceptively good. For
Yeah,
some
it's really
reason, it and
good.
his evolution are actually really good, but they're always
This
nice,
thing
cheap
is also
pickups.
analytic. Um, yeah, that's not something you want to do right there. It's just
Nope,
put Dragon Dance on a Porygon too.
nope. He was probably hoping that he wasn't Ice Beam there, but I don't. I wonder what
If
item he
he
was
clicks
there.
Porygon 2 on a 4 times weak to Ice thing, why
Yeah,
wouldn't it have Ice Beam?
yeah. Fair enough, but yeah, I also don't agree with that play right there. I, I'm I'm a little shocked he wasn't something like Yachi Berry. I wonder what his did. Yeah, he wasn't leftovers. No, so I wonder what his item there was. Maybe Life Orb.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Goes Arcanine. What does Arcanine want to Fire Spin trap it? Of course, that would make sense. Oh,
They're
teleport.
going to
Oh,
teleport at the same time.
Yeah, all right.
So Raikou finally gets to come in, but yeah, in comes Toxtricity, and
Yeah, that's a free toxicity. Yeah, what does he do? I think he just has to sack Raiko, right? Or no, does he have sack Raiko? Okay, what does he do to my Logic then?
yeah, he's in a rock and a hard place right now. If Raikou goes, he can't beat Milotic. If
Does Arcanine
Arcanine
even know
go,
anything in this point? I would just sack that.
Arcanine right now is the only thing that's going to take repeated hits, but it can't dish them back. So Trannel can just come in for free against them, especially with Dragapult, because I don't think he's Willow or Toxic. Have we seen all six of Arcanine's move yet? We saw the Fire Spin, we saw the
Fire
Morning
Spin,
Sun.
Teleport, Morning Sun. It probably has like I'm not sure what it I would have as the fourth
I would
move
have to
here.
assume another move if he was Fire Spin.
Yeah, maybe Flamethrower, maybe Snarl? That's a possibility.
Something around that. But yeah, it looks like he is going to go for the sack here because I don't see why switching into Arcanine just to then go into Bisharp. So yeah, this is looking a little difficult for Prof here, especially if with Toxtricity still out, he can't go into. Well, he could go into Mega Medicham. He does have Fake Out and Bullet Punch.
How much
So
would Outrage have even done to Porygon? Oh, it would not have done. It would have done 33 to 40.
yeah, is that +1 or +2?
That's +1.
Oh,
If he was like sub toxic for the P2, maybe it would have done something, but
I mean, at some point you lose that war with Ice Beam. You're kind of just doing that just to set it up for something else to kill it.
yeah.
So yeah, Zygarde's not a bring. I would definitely like to see Prof's team after the match because Zygarde's definitely a mon that really just doesn't look good this match.
Yeah, I would not have run. He didn't bring Zygarde last time either, and I definitely agree with that. Looks a lot better on paper than it does on practice.
Yeah, and Trannel just has excellent counters to it with Claymore
I would have
Milotic.
honestly just brought Spectrier.
Yeah,
Goes Bisharp. Yeah, Boomburst does 49. Stealth Rock.
so, okay, so he wasn't banded. He wasn't banded on Bisharp. We do see the Sucker Punch.
Yeah,
He's definitely not in range of Sucker Punch here unless he's hoping Trannel doesn't. He does take the bait, kill Bisharp here, but then you don't beat Dragapult. So
yeah,
this may be
that's
the end
the
of the line
issue.
for Prof here. He's got to hope Trannel makes a couple bad plays in a row and really just gains momentum.
The only way Prof wins here is if Trannel clicks X, unironically.
If he just keeps switching around.
Yeah.
There's the Raikou sack. And we're probably going to see the Metacham and
Yeah,
then see
now there's
Milotic.
Medicham. Yeah. Or
Metacham's
you can
basically
just.
got a
Oh, he
1v1
sucks
things here right
P2.
now.
Oh, is he gonna be protect for high jump kick? That's gonna be sick.
Oh, if he is. Funny enough, I ran that myself on a Heatran. I didn't get to use it, but if he is protect here, that could be big. Yeah, we did see the high jump kick. This wasn't like Drain Punch.
Yeah.
If it was Drain Punch, this could actually be. Nah, with Dragon Pulse still there, that's still an issue. Especially if
Yeah,
he is
Dragon
like
Ball
Spec
still just
Shadow Ball.
win.
Yeah, that thing is so good.
Look at Bishop. If he's like, I don't know, max HP, max attack. I don't think it's max HP because otherwise it wouldn't have taken 49 burst,
Yeah,
but
there's definitely a lot of speed investment in that. I would assume to
Got
make
the
sure he
pull if he's
outspeeds like
sick.
Yuxi.
There is no protect. Okay.
Yeah,
And now
I
he just
mean,
goes Dragapult and like he
Dragon
sucks
Ball. He goes Milotic.
Milotic. I guess he could just recover.
Yeah,
Does
how
he
much
just
does it
wanna
take from a
win it
normal high
without
jump kick?
Dragapult doing? Alright, gets the Scald. Crit doesn't matter, but now it's looking kinda over here. I mean, he can
Yeah,
go. I mean, he just goes Gliscor here.
unless yeah,
Preserves differential. I mean, it's
yeah.
finals. Does he need to preserve differential?
Dude, yeah, gotta. Goes Gliscor. He's gotta hope for crit sucker punch and a miss on Earthquake. That's that's the hope
Yep,
right now.
needs to be Bright Powder. Bright Powder Bisharp is the only way he can win this. Let's
Pretty
go.
pretty much. Yeah, it's looking pretty wrapped up here. Excellent game by Trannel. Excellent on Prof too. Definitely getting here. It's always tough to make it to the championship. We're looking at a potential 2-0 victory for Trannel here because like you said, I don't really see Prof pulling this back. It's way too late for that. Unless this is a
Yeah.
random speedy Bisharp, and Gliscor's got none.
Dragon Ball chilling in the back like it did all season. Oh, this Gliscor does outspeed Bisharp. Okay, yep. No chance of Sucker Punch crit or anything.
Yeah, well, that was an
Even
excellent
Sucker Punch
match.
crit wouldn't have killed, honestly.
Yeah. Good. Congratulations to Trannel for winning season 5, not losing a single game and making all of us cry on the inside. Yay!
14-0 plus a lot, plus 59.
20 wins plus 80 differential. Let's go with that. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt
Yeah, let's
like.
be
But
real.
congratulations to Prof for at least getting here and putting up a good fight. Hard to get a 2-0 against Trannel here. Very few coaches did that. You came close to beating him this season. You were one of the closest, along with Caracasa.
Going
So
closest, yeah.
yeah, if you would have hit that one blaze kick, that could have been a very interesting match. I remember you reviewing that basically. Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Mine was 3-0, so it was pretty close. It was actually the joint closest until playoffs, and then Trannel decided to win 2-0. So I
all
don't even
right.
have bragging rights that I did the best against Trannel.
Yeah. It. Uh, well, congratulations, Trannel, for winning season 5. And coming up soon, the awards for season 5 will be the next video for the major leagues. I believe only minors is left for.
Yep, Miners is missing finals.
We will probably be back to review that match, but congrats, Trannel.
Yep, and
We'll hopefully see him return next season to defend his title. And I don't know about yourself, but I will definitely be watching this from the sky once again, reviewing this, and hopefully Trannel loses a goddamn game. Thank you all for
yeah.
watching. But above all else, stay watching out there, PWC fans. We will catch you for season 5 or season 6 of the PWC after the minors final. Thank you all for watching.